It's a Sunset Drive here on Sunny 88.7 FM. Well, this evening I have Minister Newman in the studio with me. Yeah. It's been like forever since I saw you, Uche. Yes, it's been like forever since I saw you, Mr. Newman.
Me too, I miss you.
The love is mutual. It's mutual. But I'm excited to have you in the studio with me.
Me too, I miss you.
Now let's start a conversation with, who Minister Newman is. Who is he?
Oh, well, Mr. Newman is a lover of God. I'm married to Wendy, people who know me. Trained cinematographer, mission by profession. Mission right now.
Okay.
I'm into missions and I'm using my cinematography into missions. I love the Lord and I want to make sure that in my daily life, the name of the Lord is praised. And I use music as a platform of doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I want to go back in time,
Yes.
you encountering the Lord.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of times you get people singing, but they don't really have the depth in God, the very depth walk with God.
Exactly.
And so I want to start with, when did you, come to have an encounter with Jesus?
Okay, so that question has always been a blur moment in my life for a long time.
Okay.
Because I grew up as a child. We woke up in the morning to pray. I mean, I went to church. I served in church, and I lived my life like basically as a church boy.
Okay.
And I had to now look at myself and say, when did I now make that declaration? And I can remember it was around say 1994, 95, thereabouts.
Oh, wow, that's a long
Yes,
time.
and I can remember for those of us who were in action those days, I did that. It was an action. I did that. We were in action youth. Everything was cool, and then we went for action youth. It was a youth revival, something like that, where we all went for camping. Yes, actually, we were camping. One of the days was a revival, and I made that declaration. I have served my Lord, but I know that at that revival, it was like, if the Lord called you today, would you say that everything was given over to them? And this journey has been, So at that point, I decided. I said, could I fully say that I am for the Lord? Because you can serve in the house of the Lord, grow up in church, and have not really made that commitment to the Lord. And so that's it. So that journey, I remember it was in action that I made that commitment. Yes.
Did you always want to do gospel music?
Yes, that's all I've known.
Really?
Yes, that's all. Yes, truly. But I've watched other genres of music, and I appreciated it, which I can't say here for what brothers will do to me afterwards.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for you, how did music start for you? Did you always want to do music as well?
Okay, I'll tell you, music was a miracle for me, really. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Music was a miracle. I remember when I finished an excess, I was in school. My father had posted me to the village. I was in the village schooling, and I came back to the city where my parents were and my siblings were. And I noticed my junior brother, my immediate backbone, was playing keyboard. I said, what's that? What is it? Me, I didn't know what it was, So what we knew was the conga and all of that. So we grew up in church. But I knew I loved the congas. And so I was like, okay, fine. If he's playing keyboard, I think I want to, let me try the drums, or let me try something else. And so he fascinated me. He was like, wow, this is something that I knew. So let me try and learn something that will complement him. So I started learning drums in church, and we could play. So in church, he will play the keyboard, I will play the drums. And then my sister will sing.
Okay.
And so that is how it was, for a long time. And so we became the family that played the church music. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's how it was. And my junior sister was that good that, we're singing from different churches were calling us to sing. And so we'll go accompany her.
And you're still playing the instrument?
So I'll play drums. My junior brother will play the keyboard.
And your sister was singing?
Sings, yeah. So find somebody else who play the bass, and that's, that's like that. Until I came to Ghana, 94. God orchestrated stuff that brought me to Ghana, and then I knew that. At that time, things were not going on because it was only music I was doing, and the music was not even going well. So I told God, you know what, I want a company of people, put me in the middle of a company of people that would direct my steps to the Lord.
Right.
At that time, my life was turning something else because I had failed my job. I failed, I wasn't able to go into university, and I had to come back here to resit. And so I prayed on my way coming to Ghana, and God orchestrated it. I made friends and action that turned my life around. Yeah. One of the names I will mention is Binky Kesley Hayford. One of this guy, I saw him, and for a young boy my age at the time, he was on a mixer board.
Okay.
For those of you who were in action in those days, you know what I was talking about. He would be the sound engineer for the whole youth service.
Okay.
So when I look at him, I'm like, geez, this guy is talented. Buttons all over, he was 32 channel at that time. I was like, wow, God, I need something like this. So I made friends with him. Up to today, we are still friends.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I told him, like, Charlie, I beg you, whatever you can. I mean, this is what I want to do. Music is my life. So I want to go into this direction. He said, okay, really? Yeah, you can actually do. I have a studio in the house. I was like, oh, fine, that's great. So we became friends, not knowing that was a path that God was charting for me. And then he said, you know what? Actually, I was trying to form a group, the Commission Family. That is how I was a part of the Commission Family.
Wow.
So they noticed that, okay, this guy can sing, actually. So let's...
they noticed that you can sing?
Yes, they noticed that I could sing.
Wait, let's talk a bit about that. Because you were playing the instrument.
I was playing. So that's actually another thing. When I came to Ghana, I realized that the guys were far advanced than I was playing. I was playing village kind of. So Lester Dodu was there, Kento was there. These guys, even right now, I'm sure they are shouting, hey, I remember. Yeah. Kenneth was there, Joby was there, Lester. A lot of them, they are squad who could play real time, like big. Now, today, they are big time,
Okay.
Yeah, so I decided, you know what, let me try my voice and stuff,
Okay.
And then my voice fell in. I was like, okay, this guy can sing. So the Commission Family, okay, guys, let's come together. So we started rehearsing at Kubinki's house. And then there, voila, Commission Family was formed.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's how it happened.
Wow.
That's how it happened.
Now, from Commission Family to being Minister Newman.
Yes.
The transition. How did it happen? And of you saying that, okay, you know what? I found my voice. So now I can sing, because before I was just playing the instrument. I was not singing. So transition from Commission Family to being Minister Newman. How did that happen?
The thing was, Binky had a studio in his house. Okay. So I wanted to record. So I told him, okay. So we did some things I remember I was building an album in his house.
Okay.
And then, oh, Charlie, let's do this thing. Let's come and do ministry. So I found the purpose actually. Actually, that's the first thing that happened.
Okay.
Because we used to go to, it didn't come, Commission Family didn't just come with an album.
Okay.
What we were doing was, we went to schools. I remember we went to a Buri schools, Buri girls. We went to different schools to minister. And then that gave me, I'm like, wow, music can be something you can use to disciple people, to change somebody's life. People give their life after we ministered. I said, no, this is the thing. So life happened to everybody in Commission Family. We all went our different ways. I said to myself, no, this music thing cannot just leave me like that. Yeah, I have to keep it up. I have to do something with it. And amazingly, God was giving me songs. God was giving me songs. I mean, lift His name, which you normally you thank God for. Thank God for Sunny FM. Yeah, lift His name. You are God. There are different songs. God was giving me songs.
Right.
So I said, okay, fine, let me record them. But in between, you have to also do live and all of that. So, but the yearning will come. And God will tell me, you know what? This thing is what I've given you. This is the gift. Use it. I remember one time, that was before COVID, 2018. I had gone for a prayer meeting. I've gone for a retreat myself. So just finding out because I started doing movie. Okay, after that I went into movie making and all of that. I was successful. I was employing people. I was paying. That's when life happened to me. So I was doing well. So 2017, I did the movie. What do you call it? Life in a Tunnel.
Okay.
Life in a Tunnel. Most of you might know the Life in a Tunnel. So, and it premiered on in a big screen, and all of that. So it was good, but God had to bring me back to this.
To the music.
And how did He do that? He was like, okay, I wanted to sell it big time. I went to outlets that would buy something, and they were, oh, this is good. This is but because He didn't use major actors and all of that, we're going to give you less than what I produced it, and they're going to own 100% right to it. Nobody advised me. I didn't pray about it. I said I wouldn't sell it. I'm telling you steps that God now has shown me that He had a hand in it. And so I went bankrupt. Yeah,
oh, wow.
I went bankrupt, yes. I folded my company. I remember the last bit of it actually was me coming here. That's how come I came to work in Sunny, because I couldn't pay my staff. I laid like 4 people off, and then finally I pitched in Kuju's office. After a while, it wasn't going, and Kuju was like, come and do something for us. So that's time I came to hold Sunny TV.
Yeah.
And I held Sunny TV. But God was still telling me, listen, I've given you a gift, or use it.
Right.
Use it. Use it. You have found something that you are doing. You found something that you can use this music to do, to disciple people, to preach, and to send the word of God to the nations. This is what I've given you. One day God was, in different circumstances where God said, I remember the one that really, really moved me, like, if you don't want to do this, don't worry, I'll use somebody else. I said, oh, I beg. The scripture that came to mind was like, if you not praise me, I'll raise another to praise me. And so like, hey, if I get to heaven one day, and God said, I'm sorry, I don't know you. You didn't do anything I asked you to do. That thing gave me sleepless nights. My wife could tell. And I prayed, I begged God. I said, God, I beg you. If you give me, how do I do it? How do I? Then I went for that waiting.
Okay.
And He says, gather people for me for worship. And then raise songs for me. And that's what we're doing now. Just to build songs, get songs, and then put things together, and then raise worship. And also because I've done the 3. I've done You Are God. I've done, different gatherings and all of that. Now I know that the 4 walls of church is not the global church. And so the global church, if you can put something together, put it where everybody, wherever they are in the world, they can listen, they can lift up their hands and worship. And that's where the impact is. And so that's what we're doing.
Let's take a listen to Lift Him Up that you just mentioned, and then we'll be right back.
You are beautiful, Lord. Who can be compared to you? My soul longs after thee. Lord, I've come to worship, to give you praise, to honor you, and to lift up your name on high. I will lift up mine eyes to the hills, whence comes my help, comes my help. He would not sleep, he would not slumber. Oh no, he's my strength, my shield, my rock, my everything. I will trust in you, trust in you. Oh my soul, yeah. Oh my soul, oh my soul. Lift his name, lift up his holy name. You are worthy, Lord. Nobody can touch my heart like you do, Lord. Oh my soul, lift up his holy name. Yes, he is worthy. Oh my soul, lift his name, lift his name. Bat it up, tap it in. Oh Lord, I love you. There's no one on earth could compare to my Lord and King. He's master over all, master over all. I will give my life, my strength, my everything and all to see his praise, yeah. Lift up his holy name. Yes, he's worthy of my praise. Nobody else, nobody else, yeah. I lift up your holy name, for you are worthy of my praise, yeah. Hey. Oh my soul,
And that is Lift His Name, by Minister Newman. Lift His Name Up. That's a beautiful song. I like the part where you're singing da 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 da. I really like that song. Wow. So, I mean, being in the music industry, for you, how long has it been to fully going on your own to be Minister Newman? You know, how has it been for you?
I remember Danny Nate. I sang with Danny Nate. I've sung with different people. I've sung. So if I say how long I've been singing, I've not kept record, but I know I'm sure I've been singing over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 30 years.
Going solo for you, how has the journey been for you?
Going solo has been God, really.
Mm.
Yeah, it's right now. It's actually obedience, the work of obedience. Right now, yeah. Going solo has not been easy. I remember when you want to do God's will, when you want to do what God asks you to do, that will be, hitches there and there, just to see that you might would you lose focus, would you give it up, or there's been challenges. I remember the first gathering we had, we hoped to put up 9 songs, but we could not get anything out of the recording because after spending on the everything, from the venue, equipment, instrumentalist, decorating the place, videos and everything. The electricity was, I don't know if anybody who is more technical could tell when they say electrical surge in the sound.
Okay.
And so you play something, zzz,
Oh.
so you cannot use, we couldn't use the recording. We did the second one, I think we remember we did it here with at Alisa, and giving my own issue of being, I want everything prim and proper.
Yeah.
I was on everything, just everything was perfect.
Mm.
And on the day I was tired, I could not deliver. So God has taught us through this journey. It's been how many years? It's been long. Yeah, I'm not somebody who keeps record that well, but God has taught us different things, and this time around we're doing it with every understanding that we have, spiritually, physically, psychologically, and we are working on something new.
Before we talk about something new that you're working on, message here says, "Oh wow, commissioned family, this is serious throwback power.
Yeah.
Where can we find Obeye? Great interview, great interview. Happy Friday. Oh. God is great. God is faithful indeed. Obeye, bless you, my brother. Thank you so much for sharing this with us this evening. Now that you talk about something, you're working something new.
Yeah.
What should we expect from Minister Newman?
What you should expect, worship.
Okay.
Yeah, basically worship, because God has taken me, grilled me in, obedience. This is a life of obedience now.
Right.
No matter what goes on, no matter what life throws at you, first of all, you want to obey God. Yeah, so worship. And in a place of worship, that's where you find that your life is, aligned well. Yeah, because I personally believe that worship really gives you that, how should I say it, posture to look up. You get what I mean? Yeah, because when you look up, that's when David says, where would my help come from? My help comes from the Lord.
Right.
So that when you know that your help comes from the Lord, you are not enticed by any other thing.
That's right.
Because trust me, my sister, the life we're living right now, there are so many distractions on our way. There are lots of distractions. Don't forget that this is the end times. What we are seeing, we are in the bedpunks period where rumors of war, all kinds of things are happening. And we know that whatever we labor now, we are laboring, trusting and believing that anytime soon, Jesus will show up.
That's right.
And we're doing it faithfully. Because it says, if I come, would I still find people who are faithful? Would I still find people who are looking up to him? So I believe worship is that posture that gives us that, that focus. So that's what we want to do now.
When you talk about, you being the season of obedience, this is obedience. One of the songs that came to my mind is All in All.
Yes.
And so I'm going to drop that song.
If you look at, I like that. I like that because if you look at the cover, I'm looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about, we can't look up to anything. There's no help coming from any. If they offer you anything on a silver platter, your life is underneath the table because they're giving you silver on top or gold on top. Your life they are taking beneath the table. So God is the only one we are looking up to.
Let's take a listen to All in All. We'll be right back.
Who am I that you will love me so? I've wronged you so in many things I do. Who can help me up where I found myself? You're still my favorite, is what I hear you say. You're all in all to me. You're all in all to me. I lift my hands in praise. I bow my knees to worship. I give my heart to love you, Lord. The bread of life is who you are to me. The all-sufficient life giver. Many things you do, the lover of my soul. Yes, I sing to you, you are all I need. You are all in all to me. You are all in all to me. I lift my hands in praise, bow my knees to worship. I give my heart to love you, Lord. I bless you, Lord. You're all I need. Mighty, mighty Jesus. You are all I need. Eternal King, I will praise your name. Your glory is unsearchable.
You know, I'm listening to your song and I'm asking myself, so this man didn't know he could sing? Like, he didn't know he could sing? Really? You know?
I really had to pray for it too.
Oh.
I really had to pray for it. It wasn't this beautiful from the start.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember 2000, yes. I said, God, I beg you, if you give me a voice, I'll sing for you all the rest of my life.
And you're doing just that.
Yes, I'm doing that.
Okay, I mean, we need to wrap up on our conversation with you, but, you know, are there projects coming up that we should look out for?
You're working, yeah?
We're working on something that we should
Working
know.
on something, yeah.
Okay, so an album or something we need to look out for?
Yes,
Okay.
we're trusting God. We're trusting God. Yeah,
Right.
We're just gathering stuff together, and on the faith, but unfortunately, it's very selected.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so,
Okay.
we're gonna do a live worship.
All right.
Yes,
All right.
yeah, on the 5th of September.
We can't wait to
Yes.
see what you have for us. Now, social media handles that people can, you know, follow you on. And I always ask, you know, people who come in, if somebody wants to reach out to you.
Support,
support,
prayer-wise.
you know, whatever
yes.
it is, you can share with listeners as well.
Yeah. So Minister Newman, it's my social media handle.
Okay.
So if you Google Minister Newman, you see me in all this. So
All
that's
right.
it. Yeah.
And so on YouTube, Minister Newman,
Yes.
we'll find your songs there
Yes.
and take a listen.
Yes.
So how do people reach out to you for, you know, probably they want you to come and minister they're having their gospel concerts and all
Yeah.
that. They want you to invite Minister Newman to minister.
So you
How
can
do you
call
reach-
you can call me 0266
Okay.
351 487.
Okay, 0266 351 487, or
yes.
they can check out your social media
Yes, social
handles,
media, that's
send
right.
you a message,
That's fine.
and then you're good
Yes.
to go.
Yes.
Before I let you go, your last words to our listeners.
My last words will be that whatever you do it as unto the Lord, because the truth is, this life we live is not ours. Paul says something: the life I live is not mine. I live it for the Son of God who died for me. So live the life that you live today, knowing that the Son of God would come to ask you. It's a gift. Cherish it. Use it well, because He demands our best.
Right.
I keep saying, if you want to do something, don't do it haphazardly. Don't do it. Do it with every finesse, so that you know that you're doing it well for the Lord.
Right.
And use your gift, because it's a gift. That's why it's called a gift. So use it to glorify the name of the Lord,
Right.
so that men will look at you and say, yes, God is good.
That word was for me. Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing. Thank you so much, Minister Newman, for
Thank you so
coming
much
through.
for having me. I appreciate this. I'm grateful.
I'm glad that you also came.
Thank you.
It's the Sunset Drive here on Sunny 88.7 FM. I was thinking of playing another song, You Are God, but I like All in All, so I'll wrap up on this conversation with All in All. We'll be right back.
Help me up where I found myself. You